Everybody, this is Ryan Sanders.
Hey, this is Adam Stacks.
I'm Cody Lockhart, and this is 64 Sessions.
Hey everybody, welcome back to 64 Session Studio, and I've got my the two newest bouncers at Wesley's Booby Trap, Adam Stacks and Ryan Sanders. What's up, dudes?
Hanging out.
What's going
Glad
on?
you could quit your shift early, or you hadn't started yet at Wesley's.
Pole dancing.
No, your security is what I thought, because you look like a giant.
Sometimes I
in
make
those
more
videos.
money on the side doing the pole dancing.
Dang, well, better you than me. I guess.
Yeah, well, you know.
Anyway, appreciate you coming in. And it's been a long time coming. I've been trying to get you dudes in here since literally about day one. You came in here and helped me get everything set up.
You're
Back-
an OG.
About
Right
a
when I
year
thought
ago.
this was the craziest idea ever, this has turned out to be the best idea ever.
Hey,
That's all I
appreciate
look
it,
at.
appreciate it. Yeah, thanks for helping me get it set up, man. And that was about a year ago. I've been doing this almost
Probably.
a year, which is
Crazy,
crazy.
yeah.
But I've only got 31 episodes, and I'm supposed to do one a week, so somebody slipping.
Yeah.
Somebody slipping. a
Somebody
little
learned
bit.
how hard it was going to be.
Dude, it's very demanding.
Yeah.
You know, it takes a lot of time, editing wise, and then just being over here doing this with the people who come in is the fun part.
Right.
It's actually enjoyable, and it usually goes pretty quickly, and we're normally done by like 10 o'clock. But the other part is a drag, can be a drag, but. So Stacks, I've played music with you longer than anybody in this county. I think.
I think so.
Yeah, consistently, and still
Yes,
do to this
yeah,
day.
Yeah.
And what's so funny is when we first started out,
I knew this was coming.
you want to tell them?
No, I thought I started out playing drums.
Stacks was the drummer.
The drummer, and I mean in my head I'm thinking I'm the drummer, and Cody walks in. Was it Sunday or something like that?
And where's this at?
At church.
Summerton. Yeah.
Some.
He
Church
walks
girl.
in and it said somebody said you play bass. You try to play bass. Or
I was
something.
playing bass.
Right.
I was recruited as the bass player because of because Chris Reed was going to church
Yep,
with it there
right.
then. And I played bass with a talent show band with him that same year probably.
And then Cody starts playing drums, and right then I knew, what am I doing?
Yeah.
Over here?
And then you start playing bass, and he's like, what am I doing?
Actually, the first thing, I already knew how to play bass, I think it was. But I was just playing drums because they didn't have a drummer.
Yeah.
I think
That's literally why I started playing bass,
Right.
because nobody played the bass.
Right.
I was like, screw it, I'll play bass.
long story short, I switched to bass real fast
Yeah.
after he started playing.
Yeah, it took us about one rehearsal. We were like, maybe we should swap.
How long did you
Yeah.
play there?
The bass?
No, or at Summerton at that time.
That time, I don't know, what was that, about probably 16 years old to, or 15 years old to
Yeah.
19-ish, 18, 19?
I think I just came in the 9th grade. So what am I?
You're younger than me, right?
Yep.
A year?
Yep.
Are you lying?
No, 32.
Okay, you are a year younger than me.
Yeah.
So I was in 10th grade. Yeah, that's right.
Mhm.
You were in 9th grade. The good old days, man. The youth
Oh,
group days.
That was the
It
easy
fun.
peasy days.
Yeah, that was fun. Teen talent and all that stuff, man.
Yeah. That was a lot of
Dominated.
work. Yeah, we did.
Both of us.
We did do good. We did do good.
Cleaned up.
Until they told us we didn't make it. We just doing really good.
Yeah. Yeah. They were like, you did good on state level.
Yeah.
But y'all just stayed home
National,
for the
you might as well
national
just
thing.
take it back to the house.
Yeah. Ryan, speaking of church, my original church days, I grew up at Faith Worship Center, and I knew your dad before I knew you.
Yeah, that's right.
Your dad came in and played guitar there for not that long, maybe a couple months or so. And I was freaking blown away, dude. I was like 11, 12 years old. I had no idea people could really play guitar and make it sound like it sounded on the radio.
Got to love
Because
it.
I was so used to just homegrown pickers,
Right, yeah.
you know what I mean? I'd never really heard a real guitar player. And so, is he the only one in your family that...
No, I mean, like my mom does piano. My dad plays, which he'll play a fiddle, really anything he can get his hands on.
Really?
Yeah, and then his whole side of the family, they're really big, like mostly bluegrass.
Oh,
They're
okay.
mostly into bluegrass, but there's a lot of musicians on his side and some on my mom's side too. So
So you were doomed from the get-go.
I tried to get out of it, like till I was, I don't know, 15. I wouldn't touch it.
You didn't start playing till you were 15?
I was about 15.
No
yeah.
kidding.
Yeah, I didn't want to touch it. No interest. Like, I thought it was nice. It was whatever, but when we were talking about earlier, and playing an instrument is kind of related to working out. kind of sucks at first because you're not getting anywhere. But once you start learning,
Yeah.
then you're able to actually really push and get better at it. And for the longest, I may pick it up and try, but if you don't spend if you're only spending 10 minutes, you're not going to get anywhere, and it just makes you want to quit. So.
That was my problem with guitar.
Yeah.
I learned the chords, and I was like, I'm gonna learn it because my brother plays guitar, and my dad plays a little bit. My dad plays keyboard mainly, but my brother's a great guitar player, and so I was like, I'm gonna play guitar like my brother, but I'd always been a drummer. Like I started playing drums. I think I got my first set when I was 3.
Yeah.
And so my dad, my brother, and me would jam out in the music room at our house, and I would play drums. And then one day I decided I want to learn how to play guitar, and they showed me all the chords and stuff. And I thought I'm gonna learn how to play lead guitar, and then I realized I suck. And I was like, this is not fun. I'm gonna just play drums, man. Like I know how to do the drums. I'm just
there were
stick to
times,
that.
and I wish I'd started at like 3 or 4. Like I
would
would love to go back.
I started at 3.
Either way, you get acclimated. I mean, anything.
True.
I would have loved to, but for the first 2 or 3 years, I didn't go a day without playing. I would stay up from like the time I got home from school or during the summer, and I was up till 4 a.m. every night playing.
Dang, #sick with it.
Yeah.
For like 2 or 3 years, and I feel like I learned more in 2 or 3 years than I've learned since.
Dude, I know, man. It's like when you hit a certain point in your playing, and you're like, okay, I can pretty much handle a lot of stuff. It's really hard to practice, and at least be productive at practice.
And life don't help at all.
No, dude, life is busy, man. Everybody's got kids, right? You've got one little girl, Lele.
Mm-hmm.
You got one little boy, Ryder. I've got Deuce. So, yeah, man, you're preaching to the choir, bro.
Practicing is not an option. I don't even think about it anymore.
When I play, I practice.
Yeah.
That's about all I can
exactly.
handle, And I'd love to do it more.
Yeah.
It's not the cards.
I practice like maybe twice a year.
Yeah.
When everybody's gone and I'm feeling a little spry, I'll break the kid out, but it lasts about 30 minutes, 45 minutes, and I'm like, okay, I'm not really getting anywhere here.
And a lot of times practicing just makes me want to quit.
That's it.
Just put the guitar down, I'm just like, I'm not.
That is so
true. I'm playing the same thing I played 6 years ago.
Exactly, yeah.
So true.
Yeah. And then I'll put the click track on or something. I'm like, okay, my rhythm's terrible, so
back in the drawing board.
Turn that off and just pretend like I didn't hear that.
One more night, one more down, one more round. First one in, last one out. Giving this town lots to talk about. They don't know, but they don't know. People say I've got a drinking problem. That ain't no reason to stop. Saying that I've hit rock bottom just 'cause I'm living on the rock. It's a broken-hearted thinking problem, so put another bottle on the wall. People say I've got a drinking problem, but I've got no problem drinking at all. They keep on talking, drawing conclusions. They call it call it a solution. The last call gets later and later, coming here so I don't have to hate her. Same old folks, same old songs, same old blue neon. People say I got a drinking problem. That ain't no reason to stop. People saying that I've hit rock bottom.
So Stacks, you also play guitar, as well as the
Incredible
bass,
singer, guitar
Ish.
player,
and sing a little bit.
songwriter.
No, not even
So,
close.
so we'll talk about songwriting later. Okay?
Yeah, let's
jump
not do
ahead.
that. That'll be a short subject.
Same here.
Very, very short.
Yeah, so me and you do a lot of acoustic shows together. The reason I've got these two guys in here mainly, I should go ahead and explain why. This is the bass band for at least two bands, and then me and you play with somebody, me and Stacks play with other people. We're all the time playing with each other. I mean,
Right.
it's at least twice a month we're playing with each other. You know what
I
I
know
mean?
it went through your head.
Hey.
I mean, I get it.
I like to play with y'all.
It's a good time, you know.
Y'all like to play with me?
I love it.
I like
love
when
it.
y'all play with me too. We play in a band called Mellowship with our buddy Lane. You played with Copperline last weekend
Yeah,
with us.
stoked about that.
We play with Christian Gann.
Yep.
Went bass band for him a lot. So yeah, that's why we're in here, because I felt people need to see how talented you guys are, because when we're playing with those other bands, we're kind of out of the, we're backing a front man.
Which is what I love. Lay
Yeah,
low.
I do too. That's
Lay
my
low.
thing, man. I don't need to be
No
in the
limelight.
spotlight.
Mm.
Yeah, I know, and y'all are very much like-minded with me. Spotlight, take it or leave it.
Shoot, half the
Really
time
not a thing.
you're not even there playing. You're walking off with your wireless.
Yeah, well, yeah.
outside.
My ADD's awful, but it is
Yeah,
awful.
hey, sometimes
It is. It's
sometimes
awful.
you got to walk around.
You do. You got to stretch your legs, you know?
Dude, some of those Christian Gang gigs, man, he'll slave drive you, bro.
He don't get the word. And the bad thing was, he was in the union. He knows what a union break is, and I guess he just forgot all about it. You know,
He'll just power through,
I mean,
man.
15 on, 45 off. That's
Yeah.
I mean, it's
Hey, but the
common
people who
man.
pay him to be there, they appreciate it.
I get it.
And
I totally get it. He does it really well. I think.
Yeah, man, he
really
does.
well.
He gives
I
them,
guess he ties his bladder in a knot. I don't know how.
I don't know. He must catheterize himself.
I don't know how he does it.
Pre-show or
I
something. I know, man. I feel you. I have to beg for a break.
Yeah.
Sometimes. Yeah.
Yeah, he does great at that.
It's like those Tin Roof gigs. Y'all ever played a Tin Roof?
Oh, it's awful.
Yeah, that's 4
It's
hours,
awful.
no break.
I mean, great time to play there, and I love playing Tin Roof.
Yeah,
but
it's
it is-
usually fun.
It is no breaks,
It's work.
and you got to hope to God somebody else in the band can hold it while you go play and
Yeah.
whatever.
I refuse to play Tin Roof.
Because of that.
Because that's what I always liked about playing music with the breaks. It's no fun then. Like, God, get me out of that. No, seriously though, not that. Plus, I mean, I can't play 4 hours worth of music.
You can when they. Well,
Well, when
It's
you
not as
play
hard as it
like
sounds.
Simple Man for about 10
Yeah, that's
minutes,
true.
yeah, you got to stretch some
Yeah,
of them out for
yeah.
sure. But dude, the good thing about the Birmingham Tin Roof is Jonathan Knowles,
Oh,
the sound
man.
guy. He plays drums,
Oh yeah,
so I can be like, hey,
absolutely.
need to be. I haven't played there in a long time though. It's been a while.
And really, if you play bass, nobody's really listening for the bass.
Yeah,
They don't even know
nobody
if you're
cares
gone
about the
halftime.
bass for real.
Yeah.
Screw
I mean,
the bass. It's a stupid
I
instrument.
mean, I totally agree. It's
People who play are stupid.
under the radar. You know what I mean?
That's my next instrument.
I'm telling you, it's the best thing ever. Best thing ever.
What kind of basses are you rocking these days, man? They're not your standard. Go down to Music by Grace and pick it up.
No,
type
you know
bass.
me. I've always been into that boutique bass thing.
Yeah.
Nick Sparks. Thanks for me having to work a lot of overtime to be able to.
Yeah, Nick Sparks cost you a lot of money.
Yeah, a lot of money. One of them's called a Low End. The guy in Murfreesboro, Tennessee, hand builds them, and it's a Sadowski. Roger Sadowski builds those in New York. So it's handmade, but the difference in those and just running down to Guitar Center buying one. I mean, the feel and something breaks, they're quick to.
Yeah, that's the
fix
good
it.
part about it.
So-
Yeah, for sure. Did you find out both of those from Nick? Or did you find those on your own? How'd you-
Sadowski from Nick,
Yeah.
and a lot of Googling, YouTubing to find the guy in Murfreesboro. But
Yeah.
it's I'm all about like mom and pop thing.
Yeah.
Like, I love people that actually got Guitar Center, Fender. They all got man, people buy that stuff like crazy. They're millionaires.
Yeah.
So those guys that take the time to hand build them and produce a product like that, it's amazing to me what they can do.
Dude, definitely. The craftsmanship bumps the cool factor
Right,
up tenfold. Like the next drum kit that I buy is going to be like a boutique style
Right.
drum. There's a guy that I really want to get a kit from, at least a snare drum from. But gosh, they're expensive. But they're so cool, man. They're called Outlaw drums. Have you seen them?
You are an outlaw.
Because I'm an outlaw.
I agree.
Exactly. That's why I need it.
I've
That's what I'm
seen
saying. Dude, these drums are beautiful, man. They're made, and he leaves like the. It's not the bark. but it looks like the bark is left on the outside, and he like
Really?
the stains it, and so the stain like goes in and out of those ridges, so
Right.
you still see the wood grain and stuff. Man, they're beautiful,
Yeah.
dude. And he's from somewhere in Georgia, like North Georgia, so it's not far at all.
Right.
And I think a snare drum's about $1,200.
And they are, man. Anything like that is so expensive.
Yeah.
But once you break that thing down and you see how much detail,
yeah, what goes into it, definitely.
other than just going to buy
Right.
a mass-produced bass.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a lot of respect that I promise you I couldn't do it.
If Ashley's listening, I didn't mean $12.50, $12.
50 cents.
50 cents.
Yeah.
Right.
Right. Anyway, move
Right.
on. So I can't imagine what like a whole kit would cost.
Right.
I mean, I don't know if he bumped.
But
it
think how
down.
much money you would make with it,
It's a
exactly.
tool and a tax write-off.
Exactly. Tool
Yeah.
and tax
See
write-off.
there?
If you, well, yeah, it is a tax write-off.
Yeah.
Tax write-off.
Stacks taught me that.
Well, my friend, is a 0-pointed duty. They keep trying to tell me all you want to do is use me. Oh, but my answer, yet all that it gives me stuff. Hey, I wanna spread the news. If it feels this good getting used, you just keep on using me until you use me up. Well, my brother, he sent me right down and he talked to me. Oh, he told me that I'll not let you just walk on me. And I'm sure he meant well. Yeah, but when our talk was through, I said, brother, if you only knew you is that you're in my shoes, you just keep on using me until you use me up. Well, sometimes, yeah, it's true you abuse me. You get me in a crowd of high-class people, and then you act real rude to me. Oh, baby, 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 when I love you, I can't get enough. Hey, I wanna spread the news. If it feels that's good getting you, you just keep on using me
Video stuff. You
Yeah.
you also do. You've got a YouTube channel. You want to plug your YouTube channel?
No, not really, but
Okay. We don't have to.
no. But
I can cut that part out.
well, that was a joke, but no, I'm just kidding. No, yeah, I do.
I'm cutting it out now for sure. This is ridiculous. I'm
I
just kidding.
don't know.
I'm just kidding.
You can start that.
You do have a YouTube channel that you do for lawn care stuff.
Yeah, I get into lawn care stuff, and then I also have another one where I've posted like a lot of cover songs. And,
Yeah, that's right. Your guitar
Yeah.
channel.
Mostly, yeah, I've done a lot more on that. But yeah, I've been into the YouTube scene for a few years.
You do like you'll show like some licks and stuff, and it's kind of like a lesson deal. But
Yeah, I'd kind of mixed it up. I would do like little lessons, like little beginner licks, because that was what I was good at. So I'd do the beginner licks and do a cover of a song, and get a couple dislikes and likes, and
yeah.
go
I
that
may
route,
or may not have been one of those dislikes.
You probably are,
Because the beginner licks is not beginner.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
It took me about...
Have you actually been on there? And
Yeah.
Have
And
you
I really did try one of those licks in there,
That's
and I
hilarious.
still can't get it.
Because you
Still.
had text me a while
See
back. You're
there?
like, man, I need a new lesson
You see there?
on YouTube.
Yeah, because I
thought
can't
you
get
were
the other
joking.
one. I need to
He's
go
a
to
fan.
easier beginner.
Yeah. Well,
What do I call it? Intermediate?
yeah, intermediate.
Yeah, it'd be
I need to go down to the toddler section.
Dude,
Nah.
I thought about doing some stuff like that with my drums, but I'm like, I don't know. I don't feel comfortable teaching anybody past beginner.
Yeah.
Like I'm not going to teach somebody who already knows kind of how to do it. I'm like, I don't
No.
have anything to show them. For
But
real.
like music in general, or YouTube, all that. It's about what you can convey to anybody. Anyway,
Yeah,
you don't have to be the best to be able to teach.
that's true. Yeah.
And a lot of the best players aren't the best teachers.
That's very
Right.
true. Yeah.
And so sometimes it's nice to have somebody that can just. I'm not saying you're not good or by any
Well,
means,
you're
but you
saying
dumb
so,
it down.
okay.
But if you don't feel like going past beginner, it'd be not.
Yeah.
There's a lot of lessons out there that need to be out there that aren't.
Yeah.
It's either just like straight up strict beginner or it's advanced. Like there's not a
Yeah.
lot of in between.
That's true. Yeah. Especially on the drum thing, like it's not behind a paywall. Like these guys,
Yeah.
like some of the Instagram guys I follow, they'll have these lesson plans and they'll throw you a freebie, every once in a while, but they really want you to sign up for their,
Right.
monthly
Oh, yeah.
subscription thing.
And I've
Which
done
good for
that.
them. That's cool. They make a living doing that. That's awesome. But I'm not paying that. But because back to the time we had to practice, ain't gonna really pay for itself. You know
no.
what I mean? As much
Unfortunately.
as I practice, but so you also do a little photography.
Yeah,
here and there?
a little bit here and
Dabble.
there. Yeah, camera work, same.
Yeah,
kind of like
about
you, just
me, right? Yeah.
play around with it a little bit.
I've but I've already said this, but I've learned more from you, and Cameron Mitchell, and probably Ryan McGill. I guess y'all are my the wind beneath my wings. You know what I mean? You feel me?
You better hold on
Film
to
me?
this.
You
When-
feel
when
me?
it- once this gets big, all those names won't even matter.
No, I know.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You're idiots. I don't even know why I ain't out with y'all. for
See what you
real.
did? Brought us in here for abuse is what you did.
Well, I gotta get you in here and get it in somehow. We don't talk about. Oh, I know.
What could
I
we
know.
talk about?
I know. Stacks. I was thinking about this today. I don't know the answer to this. I genuinely don't. When did you start playing music?
Long story, man. I hate calling names because I'm always gonna miss somebody.
Forget somebody.
Because
I know,
man, I've been blessed to be around some of the baddest keyboard players, and keyboard players has taught me more than I guess bass. People I know plays bass because I mean, dude, I've been around monster bass players and
Blaine Johnson's one of them.
Oh.
I'll go ahead and call that name.
Woo.
He deserves
And
it.
you know,
It's
Nick,
great.
I'd get so mad at watching Nick play. That Joker's just got something in his hands. But anyways,
it's
long story
effortless,
short,
too, I know.
and then just all of a sudden hates bass and plays keyboard
I
and just
know.
wears it out.
Just decided to swap the keyboard and
How much
kills
garbage?
it.
Yeah, how much
Yeah.
garbage. But anyways, it's probably I got interested like around 6th grade, I guess, you know. And I had nobody. Like I just kind of
'cause
seen it.
nobody in your family really plays.
I mean, like mom sings, dad
Yeah,
kind of sings,
right.
but nobody really just like is a powerhouse, I guess. But so I was like, man, I want to play guitar. Well, dad struggled, you know, because if you know my dad, coming off the hip is not one of his things. You know, he's he loves pinching pennies. But
Right.
long story short, we went
Hey,
to we went to Mars.
Oh, dude. I
Oh
forgot all
yeah,
about
Lakeshore.
Mars.
Huge,
Holy
you know,
crap.
and I thought I was in.
Oh, dude.
I thought, like, pinch me. I'm in heaven. Like, I don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
The
So-
original
Mars,
Guitar
the
Center.
trip to Mars, dude.
Oh,
Was
dude, it's the best thing ever.
awesome.
And so we go over there, and I buy Mark buys me
Oh, yeah. You better get it right.
a Washburn guitar. Man, it's $150, but still got it.
Yeah.
Uh,
Do you
and,
really?
yeah, at mom's house, I think. And I kind of picked it up, you know, and started playing. And back then, you know, there wasn't no YouTube. You didn't,
No.
you know what I mean? It was
Sure
trial and
was.
error. So,
Mhm.
long story short, I kind of got like, nah, whatever. And I just kind of put it down. You know, went back to the sports thing and all that stuff. And I went to Argo Church of God at the time.
Mhm.
Well, we were like in the, I guess the passing stages of pastors. So a new guy came into town as pastor. His name was Ricky Adams.
He's
And
still there.
Yeah, still there.
Yeah.
Still there today. And his son, Ryan Adams, plays. And
He's
Ryan,
great.
Oh, dude.
He's awesome.
And the guy at, 20 years ago, I guess, how old I am, anyways, the dude could play anything.
Mhm.
I mean, bass, guitar, drums. And I'm like, this guy. So, dude, he took more time with me.
When the sun goes down on my side of town and the lonesome feeling comes to my door, the whole world turns blue. There's a rundown bar across the railroad tracks. I got a table for two way in the back where I sit alone. I think of losing you. I spend most every night beneath the light of a neon moon. If you lose your one and only, there's always room here for the lonely. Watch your broken dreams dancing out of the beams of a neon moon. I think of two young lovers running wild and free. Close my eyes, sometimes see you in those shadows, that smoke-filled room. No telling how many tears I sat here and cried, or how many lies that I lied in my poor heart. She'll come back someday. Oh, but I'll be alright as long as there's light from a neon moon. If you lose your one and only, sad songs seem to say what I think, hurt inside of me. Oh, I ain't gonna hear. Oh, but I'll be alright as long as there's light from a neon moon. If you lose your one and only, there's always room here for the lonely. Watch your broken dreams dancing out of the beams of the neon moon. If you lose your one and only, there's always room here for the lonely. Watch your broken dreams dancing out of the beams of the neon moon. To watch your broken dreams dancing out of the beams of the neon moon. To watch your broken dreams dancing out of the beams of a neon